Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video I'm going to be covering Damge, who happens to be the Patreon pick of the month. Now there's been two different beings within DC to go by the name Damge, but for the sake of this video, I'll be covering the most current one, whose real name is Ethan Avery. He made his first appearance in Dark Days, The Casting, issue number 1, that was released in September of 2017. His complete government name is Elvis Ethan Avery, and he is approximately, I would guess, about the same size as Doomsday, which would make him almost 9 feet tall and anywhere between 900 to 1,000 pounds, having yellow eyes and black hair, obviously all while he's in his enhanced form. Ethan's powers stem from him taking part in a US military super soldier program named Damge, in which he was exposed to a process that was based off of the Miraclo drug. It should be noted that variants of this substance are also the root of other people's powers, such as Hourman and even the venom that flows through Bane. But when Ethan was exposed to this process, he gained powers that are almost off the charts, being able to turn into a huge, nearly unstoppable being, although he can't fully control his actions when in this form. As Damge, he possesses vast superhuman strength, being able to overpower heavy hitters such as Solomon Grundy, easily break Green Lantern constructs, and single-handedly go toe-to-toe with Wonder Woman and even Superman. The latter two even commenting on how powerful Damge's attacks were. His raw strength and physical abilities lead him to have super leaping, being able to jump several miles at a time, while also having superhuman speed, agility, and reflexes, being able to adapt and somewhat react to Flash's attacks, although he did this with difficulty. Damge's durability is also extremely high, being impervious to most conventional weapons, and even being able to withstand most energy attacks, such as Superman's heat vision. He's even slightly resistant to magical attacks. But if he is injured, he does possess a moderate healing factor. The most glaring weakness that we've seen in Damge so far is the fact that he can only stay in this powered form for up to 1 hour each day, which is a limitation that's shared by the Miraclo drug that his process was based off of. Additional shortcomings would be his slight vulnerability to powerful telepaths, as well as being susceptible to certain morphogenetic energy fields, such as the red or the green. There's also a constant struggle between the two personalities of Ethan and Damge within that one body. Now, Ethan was born and raised in good old Atlanta, Georgia, growing up loving superheroes and actually joining the US Army for his own chance to become a hero. And after becoming highly decorated and a successful tour in Afghanistan, he volunteered for the experimental Damge program, which Colonel Marie Jonas ensured would give him superpowers. It's at the secret Burrow facility that Ethan was given the Damge serum that was developed by Dr. Vess, who was working on enhancing the Miraclo drug. The procedure was a success, and he would then go on multiple missions around the world to take out various militant groups. But he would black out and barely remember what he did when he was in his Damge form. And this eventually led him to losing faith in the program, believing that the military had just made him into an uncontrollable bomb on a leash to be used at their disposal. But one fateful day while being transported back to the Burrow after a mission, a genetic flaw triggered and caused him to transform into Damge, breaking out of his transport plane, and naturally causing havoc before he disappeared. He'd actually wake up in a homeless shelter, seeing himself rampaging in the news in his other form. And as soon as he stepped outside, he was attacked by Task Force 11, which was a variation of the Suicide Squad that was sent to go capture him. Needless to say, they couldn't stop him, and lucky for them, Wonder Woman showed up and told them to step aside. But even she couldn't stop him, although she did learn through her magic lasso that he was actually a man, and not just a rampaging monster. Their battle only ended when Damge tossed Wonder Woman through a tree and collapsed a building around them just in time for him to get away before he transformed back. And after Wonder Woman would report back to the Justice League about this powerful new being, the whole team would set out to capture this uncontrollable anti-hero. But of course, just like his Marvel counterpart, the Hulk, Ethan seems to just want to be left alone, and due to his massive power, he's definitely ready for them when they come. Now, Due to his powers and abilities and his influence on the DC universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Damge a rating of 7, which is a master rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe to The New Sage.